Hello, welcome back to my channel. Hope everyone is doing great. Happy Sunday. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to take you through my full skincare routine, what I do on a nightly basis, and I'm actually going to be taking you through my Sunday skincare routine, which is a little bit more involved than my everyday skincare routine because I like to give my skin a little extra love on Sundays. Sometimes I like to do that twice a week depending on how my skin is doing, and I do that with my hair too, usually once a week, where I like deep condition and like wash. And I've been looking crazy the past couple of times that I've come on here, but that's because I'm trying to kind of repair my hair. As you know, when you bleach your hair as a blonde, it kind of tends to do some damage, so I'm trying not to apply a lot of heat, so excuse my in-between hair, but I will be doing a whole other video on hair care soon. Maybe I should put on this little thing that I have. And I'm going to go in with some micellar water. And I like to use the non-oil based micellar water just because I have lash extensions, and so yeah, you know, you can't use any oil products. It's such a sad moment when you take off such like pretty makeup. And let me talk to you about my experience with filler and Botox and all of that fun stuff. Okay. So yeah, the first time I ever got filler was in 2017. My entire life I have had very full lips. I have very full lips. It's just, you know, the way that I was born. And everybody has always thought that I had lip fillers. So, you know, I was really interested in seeing. I have a little bit of unevenness in my lip, which sometimes is noticeable, sometimes it's not. It depends on the lighting, it depends on like what lipstick I'm wearing, it depends on a lot of things. And so I wanted to adjust some fullness in my lips, and I wanted to go get my lips done. And so like I made the decision that I was gonna go get it done, and that was what I was gonna do. And next step of my skincare routine before I continue on is me doing an exfoliation. I will be exfoliating my skin and you know, removing all of these dead layers. I am so excited. Yeah, I decided to go get lip fillers, and I made an appointment, bought the voucher, did that whole thing, and then when I finally like went in there, I kind of just like thought to myself, I was like, oh my god, like people are gonna judge me, everybody's gonna be like, holy crap, like my mom's gonna go crazy. And I like I was like talking myself out of it. So when it came time to it, like to getting my lips done, I kind of was like, no, I'm not going to do it. But then my friend was like, no, you should. My friend was like, girl, just do it. You paid for it. You like committed yourself. Just do it. So go ahead. And so I was like, all right, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna do it anyway. I like the girl who like did my lips, made me feel very comfortable. She was really good. She like talked me through. I talked to her. I was like, I want something very natural. I don't want it to be very noticeable that I got my lips done, and like just a little bit of volume. And she was like, you know what? So she like addressed my concerns, understood where I was coming from, and was like, I'm gonna make sure that you look as natural as possible and that it's really something that you love. And I was like, okay, thanks. Like, you know what? Got my lips done. It was a great experience. I like, you know, it's not something that I wouldn't do again. I actually really want to, but yeah, you know, going off of that, I actually loved the result that I had. And people talked about me a lot. Like, people were so concerned with me having my lips done for some bizarre ass reason. And this is the next step of my skincare routine, by the way. I'm gonna go in with the Peter Thomas Roth Pumpkin Enzyme Mask. And this is actually an exfoliating mask as well. I'm literally giving I want my skin to feel brand new. You could smell the pumpkin. And so yeah, I was like, and this is like, everybody talked about me, and I came to the realization that I really don't care what anyone has to say about me. Everyone was talking about me before I got my lips done, saying that I got my lips done, and I hadn't. And then they were talking about me when I did go get them done. So it made no difference. And I realized that it's just that, like, our society and our culture, like the Arab culture, just doesn't know how to leave people alone. They don't know how to just mind their own business. Like, me getting my lips done has no effect on anyone but myself. Like, literally, no one but myself. And people were taking screenshots and, like, going and showing them to their parents. And people were calling my mom and telling her, oh, your daughter gets her lips done, your daughter wears this, your daughter wears that. And it's just so mind-boggling. Like, damn. Like, you really, really can't just let me live? Holy crap. My parents obviously see me on a daily basis, so they know I have my lips done. Oh my god, this thing, this mask is tingling. Holy crap. But yeah, and so I like, let me tell you, my mom was not happy when I got my lips done. My mom was not happy at all. She cried. She was upset. She was like, you're a pretty girl. I don't want you to play with your face. Like, you shouldn't be playing with your face, like, whatever. And I was like, you know what, Mom, it's like, it's just something that I wanted to do, and I did it, and it's cool. Like, I have full lips. It's not like I needed to do it. I just wanted to do it. It's not like it made a big difference, but I aesthetically liked the way that it looked. And then, you know, a little while later, I decided that I wanted to get Botox, and I actually had legitimate reasons for why I wanted to get Botox. I wanted to get Botox because I get chronic migraines, and I actually nighttime grind. I grind my teeth when I sleep, and I actually sleep with a night guard, and it's really, like, it really irritates my jaw sometimes, because when you sleep with a night guard, it's like a lot of pressure, especially because you're grinding on, like, plastic at this point, or like whatever they used to make the night guard. And so I went and I got Botox in my forehead. Obviously got rid of lines, like, I love the effects of Botox, actually, I really do. And I got Botox in my masseter muscle, which is to relieve the nighttime grinding. It helps reduce the amount of work that the muscle does, the amount of contractions that the muscle does, so it lessens the grinding at night when you're asleep. And so I just felt like it was, like, for health reasons and for, like, the pain that I feel, I just relieved it so much. Yeah, the skin benefits were, like, out of this world, and I love them, and I actually plan on doing Botox very, very, very soon again. And I will actually, I have no problem, if you guys would like, I will document that journey for you as well. I think I would do filler and Botox at the same time if I do them, and I think that's coming soon. But yeah, I highly recommend Botox for anyone who, like, suffers from nighttime grinding, or from migraines, or from, like, excessive sweating or things of that sort. Botox helps with that tremendously. But yeah, back to being, like, judged for these things that you, like, do. Like, you see, like, no one really knows your reasons behind it. If I were to say, oh, I got Botox, I would be like, oh, it's because she wants to get rid of those lines on her face, or her wrinkles, or whatever. And okay, cool, but, like, no, I also have health reasons why I did that. For the most part, I try to genuinely not judge anyone at all, because if it doesn't affect my life, if it doesn't hurt me, harm me, or anyone else in the universe or the world, it doesn't affect me. Therefore, I have to accept you, I have to respect you, and I need to let you live your life and go on your journey the way that you're supposed to. I don't feel like we are here to tell people that what they're doing is right or what they're doing is wrong. We're here to, if we are asked for guidance or advice, give it. But we are here to respect one another and to just allow each other to make the decisions that we need to, because we all go through different journeys. We live life in different ways, and everyone deserves to be respected for their decisions. And if it doesn't affect us, we shouldn't feel inclined to speak or discuss it. But some people like to keep their noses in other people's business way too much, and they need to keep their noses out of other people's business because it doesn't belong there. It just doesn't belong. So keep your nose out of where it does not belong. Just my 2 cents. I'm going to go with the Kate Somerville Anti-Aging Serum. This Wrinkle Warrior is amazing. Look, I think we all, like I said, need to be better at understanding, not to judge people based off of what they look like, where they come from, what their background is, who their friends are. I'm going to go in with the Ole Henriksen Invigorating Night Transformation Gel. We all have different journeys. We all have different struggles. And I think that it's really important for us to be really kind to one another. Like, we're all fighting battles that we don't know about. We all have internal struggles. We have external struggles. We have families. We have personal lives. We have careers. We have various aspects of our lives. And I think it's so important that we learn as a community, as a society, as a culture, as a generation, to be better with one another, to be kinder to one another, to be more understanding and less judgmental and less superficial, because that's what it comes down to when you judge someone on their appearance or what you've heard about them. It's a superficial way of getting to know someone. It makes you kind of vain, in my personal opinion. I think it's a little vain. I try to keep an open mind as much as possible when I meet anyone new. And I'm going in with the Water Drench Hyaluronic Cloud Moisturizer from Peter Thomas Roth. It costs nothing to be kind. It means everything in the world to have compassion and empathy and to be able to see things from other people's perspectives and understand other people's struggles. And I feel like in 2020, in this new decade, that's where we all need to be, is be kinder to one another. If there's one thing that I want to leave everyone with, it's that be the good that we want to see in the world, everyone. And that is my Sunday routine. That is my Sunday tea talk. And I will say good night now. Bye.